What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Just finished watching the game. Barcelona 1, Espanyol 0. Adios, Espanyol. See you in the Segunda Division. Espanyol have been officially relegated. They're going to be playing in the Segunda Division next season with Barcelona B, hopefully, if they get promoted. And yeah, final score was 1-0. Overall, really boring game, especially the first half. I was falling asleep. Barcelona had no shots on target in the first half. We had the Messi free kick that just went over. Espanyol had a few chances, hit the post. Great save from Ter Stegen in that opening few minutes. Second half came out okay, connecting better. Suarez gets a lucky tap in for 1-0. And after that, it was just boring. So wasn't a good follow-up to the Villarreal game, but the most important thing is we get the win, put pressure on Real Madrid, and Espanyol are now relegated. Starting lineup was Ter Stegen in goal, Semedo, Piqué, Lenglet, Alba, Busquets, Rakitic, Roberto, Messi, Suarez, Griezmann. And based on my predicted lineup, I was one player off. I said Puig would start instead of Semedo, so again, only one off, so it's kind of predictable what Setien's going with. And yeah, I had Messi playing in behind Griezmann and Suarez again in that, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow or 4-4-2 narrow, whatever you want to call it. And with the low block five at the back of Espanyol, didn't really work that well just because everything was going straight down the middle where they had the three defenders when we should have been going wide. So that's a little bit worried from Setien, not really changing his tactics based on his opponent, which you would like to see anyway. I think Ansu should have started. And let's talk about Ansu right now. Got a red card, came in for like 2 minutes, got sent off, and I do think, right when I saw it, I thought it was a red. Because he went in cleats up on his leg, didn't touch the ball, nothing. When the ref gave a yellow, I thought we got away with it. As soon as he went like this to go check the monitor, you knew it's done. And he got sent off, youngest ever player in the Liga history to be sent off at 17 years of age, 265 or 85 days, something like that. 2 minutes later, Espanyol do the same thing on Piqué, and he gets sent off. So, even Stevens, 10v10, wasn't that bad. I thought we would get punished because at that point it was still 0-0. And I thought the red card would punish us. They didn't. They got a red card 2 minutes later, and they didn't even take full use of the advantage of the 10v10. And subs that came on, Braithwaite came on, Araujo came on the last few minutes just to have secure the win. Who else came on? Arturo Vidal came on, and of course Ansu Fati came on at halftime, which was sent off. Now, there's just one thing I want to mention before we get into the player ratings. The fact that Griezmann and Suarez have now been both subbed off in back-to-back games, which I quite don't understand why, because we do have another forward, Messi, who's played every single minute of every single game since the restart. He could maybe use a couple of minutes of rest. I don't understand why he said he's now subbing him. Another thing is I guess it was inevitable that he was going to sub off Suarez and Griezmann, but the fact he subbed off Griezmann first really shows just Setien doesn't understand anything. Griezmann was in the game, playing well, linking up with Messi, back heels, back and forth, creating chances, making a lot of runs. A lot of runs were made by Griezmann today, and none of them were picked out. There's one in the second half where Rakitic had the ball, and Griezmann made a beautiful run. Instead of passing to me, he passed it sideways, just like typical Rakitic. So, and all this stuff about Suarez, man. Suarez was, I'm telling you, he was voted man of the match in beIN Sports. But I thought it was, what? Man of the match? This guy did nothing and scored a tap and you give him man of the match? Oof, I may decide for Barcelona to get man of the match sooner or later because Suarez, again, was poor today. I don't understand why he was subbed off ahead of Griezmann. I don't want to repeat myself a bit. Just want to get back on what I was saying. Setien needs to, grow some balls because, to be fair to him, he did grow some balls when he subbed them off against Celta Vigo and other games as well, and then Suarez would get mad. And then after that, he would just not sub him off. You need to send your point. Let Suarez get mad. This guy has 1 year left on his contract. His career at Barcelona is coming to an end. Let him get mad. What's he going to do? Leave? Let him leave. He's not even like... Suarez to this day is still he is the best striker I've ever seen in his prime. Now he's playing like me. Just some fat guy running around, putting in effort, scoring in tap-ins. I could do that. We need to start having trust in Griezmann. Let him connect with Messi. Let him play some, one task. I'd rather him pass around the ball with Messi than just get subbed off and watch him and Suarez do the same thing they've been doing since 2014. So Setien, that's the only thing I have to criticize about him in terms of substitutions. The lineup, I would have liked to see Puig start instead of Rakitic. I think that if that would have happened, we would have seen a few more goals. Rakitic did okay in terms of defensively, A lot of sideways passes, but when he got into attacking position, he did of course he did forward passes, which were well. But when he had the decision to pass it forward or pass it sideways, he always chose sideways or backwards. So let's get into the player ratings. We're gonna start with Ter Stegen in goal, and he is my man of the match. He gets a 9 for me. I thought he was absolutely superb. Saved us twice. Passing on the back was superb. A lot of great saves and commanded the box very well. 9 out of 10 for him. Semedo, give him a 5. Subbed off at halftime, pretty much explains it. Was really good defensively, but when he gets up, nothing is created, nothing is happening. So, and he left a lot of space behind him. So, a lot of people are saying that Roberto should be the favorite right back because at least he comes back, he tracks back, and he makes he's more creative than Semedo. I think Semedo is defensively way better. He's obviously way faster, which is an aspect in the game nowadays. So 5 from Semedo. PK gets an 8 from me. I think he did really, really well commanding his area. I wish he scored, man. I was praying for him to score. Imagine he scored. But yeah, another PK commander game. 8. Lenglet, I think he did better. I think Lenglet was a 8.5. I'm not gonna give him 9 because that's the same as Ter Stegen. 8.5 Lenglet. I think he was brilliant as well. We have a real center back for the future. Well, not really for the future, for the now, because he is brilliant. 30 million, absolute steal from him. Jordi Alba, I'm gonna give a 7. Again, like decent, average. He performed to like what you expect from him. Crosses in the box, defending, pace up and down. Was really a little bit worried when he got that twisted ankle tackle, but he seemed to come out of it, which he did well. Busquets 7, standard, average performance, did really well. Turns, fake passes, out the box, forward passes, always brilliant. Busi again. Roberto, I think he wasn't the same game as Villarreal because he didn't have that much space, but I think he did really well because he had to drop into right back. I give him a 7 as well. Did really well. Rakitic did 6. I give him 6 just because he didn't do much attacking wise because you can't have 2 box-to-box midfielders in Roberto and Rakitic. That's why I think Push should have started. Rakitic in the defensive aspect of the game did really well. Forward really didn't do that much, so I'll give him a 6. Griezmann, I think, did 8. Really, really well. Got the back heel for that which created the Suarez goal and linked up really well. Suarez, I'll give him a 6, but his performance is like a good 4.5 though. I'll give him a 6 because he got us the winning goal. We're relegated Espanyol. I'm just so happy they're relegated. I won't have to see them for like another couple of years now, unless maybe in the Copa del Rey they may we may see them once or twice. Back to Suarez. I think I'll give him a 6. Goal is really important, puts pressure on Real Madrid, and obviously won us the derby. Performance-wise, wasn't that good, missed a lot of chances. Had that a lot of through balls given to him by Messi, and didn't really, finish them. Had that one chip one, which was blocked by the defender, which I thought was really weird. They could have taken it on the one shot and maybe would have went in, but it's whatever, I guess. Messi, 8, did what average performance. That's what he does, tries to create and tries to do his best to do something in the game. Subs today get all a 6. Didn't really have much influence in the game. None of them really, especially Araujo only came on for a few minutes. Let's rate the manager, Setien. I think I'll give him a 6. I think his lineup was, fair. I do think that he should have, maybe started a wide man because, you knew that Espanyol were going to come park the bus and just hit us on the counter. So going with the narrow formation against him was really the best decision. I think the players he picked were, fair enough. Subs were good. Had one at halftime because he knew that, we had to change things up. So, I'm actually going to give him a 7. 6 seems a little bit hard. I'll give him a 7. Got the win, so that's all you can really do for that. So, that's my match preview, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you all enjoy seeing Espanyol getting relegated. I'll see you guys on Friday for the match review. Or match preview, for the Real Valladolid game, which is going to be on Saturday, 1:30 p.m. kickoff, my time in Toronto. So, yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday. Take care, and Forza Barca.